call me crazy, say it's time to let it go, but I didn't choose this path, it chose me, that's all I know. And it's shot me to the heavens, and it's dropped me back to earth. Some days I can't decide if it's a blessing or a curse. It's what I do, it's who I am, it's in my heart, out of my hands. It's my passion, it's my truth, I've got no choice, it's what I do.
The main purpose that we're doing this show tonight is I want you all to understand that music can be such an important part of your lives while you're going to school. It'll help you with your brain. It'll help you make test scores better. It'll help you with being around other kids and working as a team. It'll help you with your self-esteem and your motivation. I want you all to be like that kid 57 years ago and get music inspiration in your heart today. Boys and girls, enjoy the show today. We love you guys. This is PT and the Cruisers coming back to school.
Look at all those smiles.
I can't see them. Who's the loudest school here?
You got a smile so bright, you know you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight, you know you could have been a handle. The way you swept me off my feet, you know you could have been a broom. And made me smell so sweet, you know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do.
Okay, you all want to meet these guys? No. Great songs. He's a great singer. Boys and girls, meet Doug Neal. So I'm going to go from the oldest to the youngest, okay? One of the finest guitar players in the world, a great singer. He is what they call a financial analyst for a company called Cardinal Health, a national company. Just absolutely one of the best. He's been playing all of his life. All of these guys up here have been playing over 50 years, okay? So that's how dedicated they are to their music and the passion that they have. So anyway, boys and girls, meet Gary Hollis. My drumming buddy back here, he is semi-retired. He's a wine specialist. He's the guy that used to go around town and call on the restaurants and help them get their wine and stuff for their business, okay? He now works at Whole Foods, and he's the guy that sings all the high parts, okay, in the band. And my dear friend, Andre Bonaguidi. Up here to the left is, he plays guitar and banjo. He is what they call a medical physicist. You know what that means, boys and girls?
It means he probably didn't go to Atlanta.
It means money, okay? Lots of money. He's a guy that works on people that have problems in their brain with cancer and stuff like that. He's the guy that helps them get better, okay? So we need people like him.
Thank you.
He is also the owner. It's 1 year now that he started El Paso's premier recording studio. It's called Star City Studios. Boys and girls, meet Buddy Winston.
Nick.
Now, the leader of the group, my favorite person out of the whole group, she's got the most beautiful voice. She has been singing all of her life. She's a graduate of Loretto High School. She's the executive director of the Rio Grande Cancer Foundation in El Paso. They do a lot of good work with people that have cancer. Her name is Patty Piscareño Bonaguidi, and yes, she's married to the drummer. And I'll get back to the other guy here in just a few minutes, okay? I got something special to say about him. He's going to talk to y'all.
Have you all ever heard of the Beatles? Remember that band? There you go. This is a song by the Beatles. It goes like a 1, 2, 3, 4. She was just 17. You know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. All in the dance with another. I saw her stand. And the more we walked, I fell in love with her. All in the dance with another. Since I saw her stand. We're going to talk to you a little bit about these instruments that we all play. This one's an electric guitar, and what Buddy's playing over there is an acoustic guitar. This one, however, sounds like a lot of different instruments. It can sound like an acoustic guitar, like Buddy's got there, like this. Or it can sound like a piano. It can also sound like a vibraphone.
Wow. What else could it do?
Or maybe an organ.
No weddings here today.
It can also sound like an orchestra. But it can also sound like a regular electric guitar, and electric guitars can sound like lots of things. A lot of times they're real twangy, like in country music. Or they can sound real jazzy and kind of mellow like this. Or maybe they can sound a little bit funky. And we can do a couple other little things right here. This little metal thing is called a slide. And you hear this a lot in country music. It sounds a little bit like this. And you also hear that a lot, thank you. You also hear that a lot in the blues music, something like this. Or, a lot of times you can just kind of rock out, like this. So, that's why the electric guitar is the coolest instrument and the most important instrument in the band, right?
What was it?
Okay, boys and girls, you need to be quieter a little bit, come down a little bit. I want to introduce somebody now that we haven't introduced yet. Remember earlier when I talked about Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5? Well, here's a guy that before Michael unfortunately passed away, this gentleman that I'm going to introduce to you right now, of all the drummers and percussionists in the world, Michael Jackson asked this guy to play in his band. His name is Eric Bozeman. He's played with Stevie Wonder, a lot of famous jazz players that you've never heard of before because you're too young. But let me introduce to you right now, Eric Bozeman. He's going to talk to you all a little bit.
Thank you guys. Thanks tons for letting me come this morning. I gotta thank these guys. This is a fantastic band, right? These guys are amazing. Yeah, give it up for them. It's pretty honored. I haven't had this much fun in a long time, and the most fun I've had was watching you guys move and groove out here. It was very nice. And fellas, lots of props to the fellas. Lots of guys coming out here and dancing, showing your thing. Most of us a little older, don't have the same moves I used to, but I still got a couple moves left in me. Oh yeah, I still got a little bit left. I play percussion, and I play drums, and like Rick was saying, I've had the opportunity to travel all over the world, meet all kinds of amazing people, and see all kinds of incredible things. And it was due to my love and passion for music. I was about your guys' grade when I first started playing drums. It was your guys' grade when I first started playing in band. And for me, music became like a refuge for me. It was not just something I loved doing, but it also became this really cool, safe place. It was a place where I got to meet amazing people. It was a place where I got to kind of find my place in the world.